It's Nishi here. Hope you had a great weekend and a really good start to your new week. And what I want to talk about in today's video is how to tell if you're a small business owner or if you're self-employed. So I'm probably going to get a lot of stick for this video because people might accuse me of being snobby and saying, why should there be a difference? But I want to just get a point across that there is a really important difference between the self-employed people and small business owners. And neither one's good or bad. Neither one's better than the other. But by recognizing which category you fit into, you can start making the right decisions to really get further ahead. So based on all the research I've done, the people I've talked to, and the articles I've read, there is a preconception or a conception that's widely held, and that is a small business owner is someone who has employees, and a self-employed person is essentially someone who just works by themselves and does a job by themselves. They're essentially in employment for themselves. I know it's kind of in the name. A few of the articles I read said all business owners are self-employed, but not all self-employed people are business owners. But so there isn't one clear definition of it that I found anywhere. It's just based on multiple sources. So but the way I've always looked at it, and the way a lot of my network look at it, is a business owner is someone who is striving to build a business that runs without them. So, because I've come across people I'd consider to be self-employed who've got a couple of employees or subcontractors, and the way they run their business, the employees are there to really just support them doing their own roles. So I would say in some ways they are also self-employed because based on the actions they're taking, they're never really going to get to a point where they've made themselves redundant in their own business. And because of that, then the business, they probably won't have a business to sell down the line. So I would call that self-employed. So the reason it's really important to understand the difference between a small business owner and a self-employed person is because the objectives and targets that each group has will be very different. Typically, small business owners are looking to maximize the value of their business so they can one day resell it. They will obviously focus on profits, but quite often they're willing to take a financial hit to increase the value of their business and grow the value of their business. Self-employed people, from my observations, are usually people who want to maximize their profit now, and they don't really think about a resale value for their business because they don't really perceive their business to be sellable, because then they would have to sell themselves with the business and then tie themselves into a big earn-out period. So this is the main difference. But a really important part in growing and developing as a business owner is just building a network around you that you're surrounding yourself by, and the network around you is what supports you and helps you get ahead and gets you in touch with the right people who you can help and they can help you back. So the key point is, when you're a small business owner, you'll probably be looking to form a very, very different network to the network a self-employed person might be forming. So this is why it's important to and also it's the requirements in terms of if a small business owner is working with suppliers and a self-employed person is working with suppliers, the requirements there can be very, very different. So quite often, if a supplier focuses in helping both groups of people, the chances are they're probably a jack of all trades and aren't going to do the best job possible. Whereas if you find a supplier that is ideal for self-employed people, they might not be the best for a small business owner, and vice versa. So just having a really good awareness of where you sit in that is what will help you get the right network around you, get the right suppliers in, get the right members of the team in, and that's a really important part. So that's all I want to say in this video. Just remember, if you found it useful, remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And our next quarterly planning day is on Wednesday, the 7th of December. So that's 2022. And if you want to actually come along, meet us, spend the whole day planning for your business, working out the actions you need to take, up-leveling your business education, then that's the event that you really, really want to come to. So drop me a message and let me know, and I'll get you the details for that, and I'll see you at the